Alright, welcome back, Pokemon Go players, to another episode of the Purified podcast. Today is September 8th, 2022. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Grace.
Hey, it's your boy, Pokemon Sugar Please. We're back at it again with another week of Pokemon Go, and I'm very excited to be here with my buddy, Lewis. How you doing, man?
It's been a good week so far, aside from, spending money on adulting because you have to adult, and then that's, I guess, part of being an adult. God dang it.
Yeah, can we just be kids again?
Bro, it's just I want to spend my money on things that I want to spend on, not things that I need. But of course, it is what it is. We are kids at heart because we love this game just as much as everybody else, because we're here to talk about news and updates and ranting, because just like we always do. Let's make sure that we remind everybody that we are part of the Professor Network. Check us out, professornetwork.com/purified podcast. Wonderful people to work with, between Ken, Adam, Lachen, Jamal, everybody from the podcast services fees. Thank you so much for always being amazing. So thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Let's get going. So, Chris, it's been a week, man. Every time I hear from you, I'm like, okay, it's podcast time. We want to talk things out, but I'm like, what's going on with you, brother? It's like...
I know you dealt with a lot of the same stuff I dealt with today, because obviously we live pretty much the same town.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh, rain. It rained all day today. And of course, it was a day off for both of us. So dealing with that literally all day is pretty annoying.
Especially because, as a Pokemon Go player, you'd want to go out and play, but it's kind of... Okay, so there's... Before you continue, and I'm sorry for interrupting here, it's nice to have days like this because we need them. And this summer heat has been insane this last few days. And of course, it happens to be right when my AC breaks, and then I have to call it in, and I'm like, okay, well, now I gotta get this going. Luckily, it helps because, if not, the house will be like 85 degrees to 90 degrees, and I would not have been able to actually be alive today. So I was praying, and luckily they got it fixed. It's finally down to 70s again. I'm like, oh, thank God. But it's been
in Florida, it's a necessity.
Oh yeah, definitely. But continue on.
It's like they say, when it rains, it pours.
Right.
But yeah, it was a great day today. I was able to catch a bunch of Pokemon, got some raids in for once. I did actually get to do a Mega Alakazam, so it's one of the Megas I don't have to stress out about anymore. After you get that enough Mega Energy to evolve one of them.
You get the handle?
I actually do. I believe we caught it together on the Abercrombie. Yeah.
It was I think it was Abercrombie or December spectacular or something.
Yeah, it might have been a different one. Than the actual one. But very exciting for that. I did a bunch of the daily incense, but haven't seen a bird yet, haven't seen a shiny, nothing too crazy. It has been a fun week though. I love the new background right now for Pokemon Go. I think that's definitely something that's caught a lot of people's eyes. Oh my gosh, dude, it looks so good. I love it.
Yes, the new background in Pokemon Go is live. The nebulous sky is live throughout it. It's amazing when you have like the full moon in the back and things like that. Just game changing. Like every time you click on a Pokemon, you see the background. I'm like, yes, keep it like this forever, please. We don't need to know. We don't need anything else. But yeah, it's been pretty good to actually have that now live in the game. And of course, we did mention a few things from the Season of Light and everything from last week. But of course, everything drops the day after we podcast, because when we do podcasts and everything else, Niantic always being the little a-hole from it. But anyways,
every time.
Every time. But yeah, so is that your whole hold, or did you get anything else out of this week?
So here's the funny thing. I checked, and no shinies, no 4-stars. I did get 98s, 96s. I don't think I got anything too crazy. My Cosmog was decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent. It was like a 15, 14, 12 or something.
Hmm.
So it's not horrible to look at.
Yeah, it's basically just gonna
Um,
be like trophy at this point.
yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to evolve it like in the story in the games. I don't know if people would want to evolve it just because it is nice to have living decks.
True.
Um, yeah, I'm trying to look. Um, yeah, I got a few PvP Pokemon. I was able to get the Ultra Beast thanks to that special research that they gave us for GoFest and everything.
Yep.
Um, but nothing insane. But definitely filling up the Pokédex is always a fun week for me.
Yeah, it's always good to get Pokemon that you don't have. Like I have a bunch of Pokemon that just gotta evolve, and then technically we have all the regions decks and everything on it.
Oh,
It's just
dude,
I'm too lazy to do it sometimes. It's like
dude, I wait so long to evolve. If it doesn't have a calm day, no.
or a
Yeah,
Hundo. Like
you
I
gotta
wait.
chill,
I
man.
somehow just wait for the Hundo half the time, and then I'll evolve
Yeah.
whatever. But
Even then, I'm like, do I need the family?
probably not. But but yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. As for me, I don't think actually I did I did quite a bit of things this last few days, I guess.
Ooh.
You did see me get the Scyther and everything, the Dotuo. So I got 6 NKs from the limited research day that just went
You
by.
mean 5, right?
Yeah, 5 because you're gonna get one eventually.
Thank you. Please,
uh,
I beg of you.
The best one I had was, I believe, a 93, 15 attack, so that's pretty good. One of the best shinies I've seen in a while, especially the Inkay one. Malamar is
Yeah.
also pretty good too, especially that red stripes on ends and the nose. It actually makes it a little bit easier. Um, yes, 5 for you, 6 for me, but yeah. And then once it's Cyclic Spectacular happened, and we'll talk about that in just a moment because it's news that it's ongoing, I guess. I got a shiny Natu from just regular Gold Blessing, and I hatched a shiny Magby. So I mean, I can't complain about shinies catching and all that, and it was a 96, yeah, 96. 96 maybe. Mag me.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. All right, let's see what Hondos I got this week because I don't even remember now. I think I won. I think
You
it was
just get
actually.
so many you forget.
I know, right? I think I won. It was a hatch, and actually I didn't notice this because by the time I hashed it, I think it was during limited research or the day after that. But it was a 10K. I got an Esper, nice little Esper evolution. So, or once I get enough candies, well, I kind of spent all the candies on extra large, but whatever. I got my Hondo. I'm okay. I don't need to rate it. I don't need to do anything else for it. Maybe this dance part will be honey. No. All right. We try, guys. We try. But so it hasn't been too bad for me. Just the normal hunting and working and doing what I can. I tried doing a little bit of Spotlight Hour, Moon Spotlight Hour, which wasn't too bad. But I
I
have enough
only got to
shinies.
play a little bit for that.
Yeah, I got a couple of shinies. Well, no, sorry, I didn't get shinies. I had the shinies from GoFest finale, so it wasn't too bad. The dream Pokemon. I went to sleep after that, so it is.
That's fitting.
I know, right?
That's very fitting.
But of course, I get to do so many other things and everything. And then after that, the week has been nice. Just having the day off during Labor Day weekend, and then a day off today. I gotta work Saturday, but hey, having to work a day and a half is not
What
too
can
bad.
you do?
It is how it is. So I guess we should actually get into our research topics of the day, just because we do have to mention the event that's going on right now, and we'll be alluding for the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But of course, we'll be recapping that and the current event that's happening on right now. The seasonal light is in full force, and we'll recap a few little things that we didn't mention in the last podcast because they literally updated it like after the podcast too. So it's actually interesting, especially in the PvP side, something to mention that we'll get there in a second. So Psychic Spectacular. Expectacular, Chris. When and how and what are we doing these days?
I mentioned it earlier. Psychic Spectacular has brought, a few fun Pokemon. Mega Alakazam is the, newest Mega at the moment. And
Yes.
I actually didn't know this. Evolve Kadabra or catch Alakazam in raids during the event to get an Alakazam that knows the charge text Psychic. I'm actually surprised he didn't have that sooner. I know he had Future Sight, but it is
Yes.
interesting to see Psychic on this
I
team.
don't know why. I always thought he'd get Psychic. I didn't think he didn't.
Yeah, in the Pokemon games for sure he got it. I don't know why they kept it away from him though.
I mean, I don't know why they're trying to make it exclusive. It's like I understand he's that deep psychic Pokemon from Generation One, the one when it comes down to it. So I don't know. It's just here's the thing. It's been 6 years. I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
It's like they had to find a way to make you rate him.
Yeah,
Is what
I guess. I mean, Alakazam is actually a pretty good Mega Pokemon, anyways. He's better than
Yeah.
Slowbro, and not better than Mewtwo, but still,
And
it's
if you need silverware, he's your guy.
yeah. I know you can eat like nine ice cream cones or vanilla ice every time. It's like
Oh no.
it's a legacy move. Yeah, I guess it is. So it's not too bad. It gets that. It does have for community day moves, which I do have. I believe is counter, right? The fast move.
Yes.
Yes. So it's been a while since we even had his community. I think it was last year when we got it, or the year before that. It was supposed to actually have a community day way before we thought about it. I think it was like April of 2020, but then the pandemic happened, and everything got canceled and pushed over and everything. So it had its time to shine, and it still has a nice shine. Funny enough, when the event started, everybody was like, "Let's get this race done. Let's get this mega energy and everything." So there's like Iola in on Twitter that's and I like a Sam like fanatic, and she gets like 100 hundos and everything, and all like a Sam and everything. Funny enough, it took them probably the first half of the world didn't have Mega Lakasam spawning from the eggs for like at least 2 or 3 hours, and everybody was like, "What the f? What's going on here?" But they fixed it up pretty quickly after that, and then everybody was happy, of course. I was actually waiting for the raids the day off because sometimes I get a couple extra raids from our Austri friends and everything, but of course it wasn't spawning, and I was like, Niantic cat, why you do this to us now?
Yeah, I keep getting surprised. I mean, I know the megas are like all pretty good.
Yeah.
But it kind of feels like they're giving us, some of the strongest ones pretty soon.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Once we get more information, of course, of the other events, well, then we'll know. There's definitely a lot going on the first week, first month of the season on Light, and it's been pretty good so far. So, to just continue on when it comes to the Psychic Spectacular, the return event, of course, Tuesday, September 6th, which is already like 2 or 3 days since then, at 10 a.m. to Monday, September 12th at 8 p.m. local time. Of course, Mega Lakasam, it's back in raid, or not back, but it is in raids now, and Shiny is available. We did mention, of course, Psychic is the type move. The wall spanners, of course, if you don't know, is Psychic Pokemon. Abra, Slowpoke, Drowsy, Natu, Ralts, Spoink, Muna, Woobat, Gothita, Solosis, and Elgyem, which is the brand new shiny of this event. And if you're lucky enough, you get Kadabras and Kirlias, which I actually seen quite a bit of them. We also have the 1-star race. We have unknown EPS and Esper. Funny enough, and actually interesting enough, unknown EP and S, which is, unknowns in raids, will not be shiny throughout this event. So you do not need to raid a whole bunch unless you already had enough from, Golfus himself. But don't raid them, not unless you need to complete for the decks or something. But don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they aren't shiny. I thought they would be.
Remember,
I didn't raid any.
Yeah, no, I haven't done not even one and everything. I have every single one of the letters in here anyways. 3-star race, we do have Alolan Raichu, Wobbuffet, Girafaris, Ongaru. And then 5-star race, of course, we did mention that the Oxus every single form is here. Okay, well, hold on just a moment, guys. I am getting a call, unfortunately. Chris, go ahead and continue on for what's going on over here.
All right, all right, all right. Obviously we got Mega Alakazam is the only Mega Enraged. And I think, oh no, it hasn't happened yet. Deoxys Raid Day is going to be coming up on Sunday. If you're listening to this in podcast form, it might have already happened. Sorry. But yeah, Sunday, September 11th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Deoxys is going to be having a raid day. And yeah, it's a mythical Pokemon. So remember, you cannot trade mythical Pokemon. You have to catch them on your own. And if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one, and it will be in all the different forms. Other than that, yeah, all the forms are going to be appearing, obviously. You can have 5 additional raid passes by spinning gyms. So get out there with your buddies. You're going to be able to do at least 5 raids. You might be able to get 6 if you save a raid pass from the day before. There's going to be an increased chance of encountering shiny Deoxys. I wonder how much they're going to increase the shiny chance, because I believe the shiny chance is about 1 in 25 normally. The eggs from the event right now is 7-kilometer eggs. Really? Smoochum shiny is going to be available. Why not with the shiny, and then just roll Chingling from the 7-kilometer eggs?
I know, right?
Kind of lame.
It is.
Yeah, Smoochum's all right, but
I actually was able to get a couple of 7K eggs, and the pool is literally that. So, I'm not too happy.
If you need the shiny, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not that you need them. And I prefer to have 10Ks and 5Ks over this X anyway, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I believe Pichu should still be in 2Ks, so that's kind of my chase right now.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. We also have field research stacks, which we'll encounter with Bolton, Chimeco, and Elgin. Funny enough, the Elgin task is actually pretty easy, which is just like 5 Corvus throws in a row, or not in a row, it's just 5
super common.
Another thing to actually know, Chimeco does actually earn you extra, not extra large, but extra Stardust from catching. So if you are wanting to actually get more Stardust, stack him up in your research, and then be ready for an event that actually gives you double Stardust or triple Stardust or anything like that. You also may encounter Hypno, but it's not shiny, so just don't do it.
I mean, the only reason I can see for trying to go Hypno is for Ultra League.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
really the only reason.
Yeah, but from field research.
Yeah, for the extra large.
I guess. Yeah, that's true. Time research, focus on Corvo throws will be available throughout the event. Complete the research to earn multiple encounters with Elgin. Literally every encounter will be Elgin. So you get like 9-10 chances on it. So that's pretty good. And those are free. So that's pretty good. Just go ahead and do them. It's just Corvo throws. Like I think the end is like 42. So you can pretty much finish that up in a week anyways. We also have the Season of Light Go Battle League Psychic Cup. Pokemon must be below 1500 to enter, and of course the Psychic type Pokemon only Psychic type Pokemon are eligible, with Mew being the only bad, which we mentioned before. It just started as of today, so if you want to do it, cool. I'll tell you more about my GBL experiences and the PvP section, of course. So, and sorry for the bump. But yeah, so interesting event so far. Just a bunch of psychic stuff and everything like that. I will be, trying to get for the Elgin, but everything else is just candy fodder for me. Just getting that extra candy for everything else that I need. I definitely want a male Ralts Hondo, because Galay will be coming probably, in the near future. Everything else.
Forget about those megas.
Yeah. Getting extra large candy for Abra is not bad, because, the mega is there. Everything else is just shiny fodder, candy fodder at this point. The Oxas, just like we mentioned before, the Oxas, the only one that really matters is defense form. Everything else is, of course, okay, depending on how you use it, except for attack, because even though it hits hard, it gets destroyed in 2 seconds.
If you're a completionist and you need one of each shiny, go for it. But yeah, the defense is really the only usable one.
I'm still not sure if I want to actually do this kind of raid day for it, unless I have like a group of people that want to do things with me. But unless I get invited or something, I'm not sure. Wasting the 5 remote raid passes is not ideal. But if you are thinking of kind of trying to get a couple extra shiny Deoxys, it wouldn't be too bad to do a couple of raids of the ones that you still need. How many shiny Deoxys do you have?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure the shiny defense form was already out. I may be wrong. Yeah, I already got that guy. I literally only have the normal shiny and the defense form shiny.
I have
I have
normal.
caught the other forms in the past.
Yeah. Normal and attack is the ones that I have. So I still need my other ones, but it's not like I need an insanely amount of it. I would if I wanted to actually like extra large candy in it and everything. Of course, I would go a little bit harder. But right now, I'm kind of trying to save up a little bit of my raid passes. I know there's some Pokemons that we are more exciting about, like the Deoxys. The Deoxys will definitely come back eventually, so it's not like I need it. And unless it gets like an insanely powerful move that I don't know anything about, and then I start raiding it again, I'm like, okay, time to spend money again.
Yeah, I'll probably be raiding it from the like people have been actually sending invites for this guy, which is cool.
Yeah.
So maybe after tomorrow I'll be trying to raid some, especially the defense. But I've been waiting to get some Pokecoins.
Yeah, I've been just trying to keep the Pokecoin count high for letter. But of course, we do have to mention actually something that it's a little controversial in the community, and this is actually some boxes.
Yeah, I knew it.
So Niantic, if you're watching or even listening to this, the boxes that you put on the damn shop for this event are the most trashiest boxes I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, there's no worth of getting anything in here. Nothing. Like, the cash box just gives you Pokeballs that we don't need. Because we can just restock it for free. You don't even need the extra instance because you know how the hell it is. Wait a minute. The hatch box, you only get 6 incubators, one being a super and then a star piece and pineaps. It's like for $7.80. Like, dude, like you're killing me here. You're killing me here, Niantic.
Dude, they do not care about value anymore. Remember the days when we could get 24 premium raid passes,
bro? Those
for $14.80.
Oh my god, those were the days, man. Those were like the discounted days forever.
I loaded up. I still have raid passes from that.
Yeah, I mean, I still have raid passes for it too. But I mean, I'm a hatcher, so I hatch eggs, and I need incubators.
Oh yeah.
The good thing is that
I
actually
run out of those a lot faster.
I know, right? And I learned about this box before, of course, at the time so changed for here, and the event started for here. So I at least got enough for the week before this box has changed again. And if they keep going with this, my money is not gonna, it's not gonna actually like be part of Niantic at this point because I don't know what the heck they're thinking at this point. So Niantic, please don't ever do this again. We're giving you at least constructive feedback on this. Don't ever give us such tragic boxes in the end. If you want to at least give us some incentive to actually doing this, especially for the catch event or for a cat event for just catching and doing things, let us, get a little bit, incubators here and there. Okay, throw in some Ultra Balls. I mean, people like Ultra Balls. They don't get it that often. Fine. But at least give us something better to work than just damn 100 Great Balls, which we're just going to trash half the time. Anyways.
It's really just a terrible change they've made.
Yeah.
Progressively getting worse boxes.
And don't get me wrong, the boxes that we had before this event started, which I started during the Season of Light, were not too bad. I mean, the adventure box for the X or for the, incubators are not even. There's not even an adventure box. It's actually just an ultra box. It's 1,900 coins. You get, I think, 10 super incubators, so it's not too bad. Like maybe 2 or 3 regular incubators, but they stack up the remote raid passes in there. So if you have remote raid passes, then you can't even buy them anyways. So why even do this type of box anyways? Niantic, you're just failing in all directions when it comes to your boxes. You are actually going to lose a lot of people actually trying to buy things from you if you do it this way. The bundles should be there for us to help us, financially, not to spend individual items all the time, So I don't know. I just needed to get that out of my system, and I'm pretty sure the community itself has been raging forever since then. So it is how it is. But yeah, Psychic Spectacular. We're there. We're here. It'll be over pretty soon. So just get your Pokemon that you need, and let's move on to the next one, shall we? As previously mentioned, we do have the Clefairy takeover gathering in the moonlight. I don't know if actually is this the day of the full moon?
I wouldn't be surprised if they timed it up for that.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It is going to be Saturday.
Yes, Saturday, September 10th, which is this Saturday actually. Fairy type Pokemon, the Spirit of the Moon, things like that. Fairy Commotion is happening. Clefairy Commotion is happening from 6 to 9. So 6 is actually a nighttime event, which is surprising from Niantic too.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, dude, I might actually be able to play this event.
Yeah, so Clefairy is spawning in the wild more often. If you're lucky, you can get a shiny. Shiny Clefairy has not been, an unknown shiny for a while. Why? Am I getting invited to a known E? Anyways, Clefairy, again, not too bad. That's basically it. I mean, just Clefairy in the moonlight. I guess they're doing some kind of promotional stuff. You actually I think you get a sticker from this too. So go out there and catch them all. Kind of cool, pretty much just Clefairy as it is. I guess if you're looking for the extra large candy, it's not too bad either. So it's actually a good event for 3 hours for you to actually stock up on the extra large candy, especially for people out there. So we have this event on Saturday, and then we have the Deoxys Raid Day on Sunday. So we kind of have a loaded week until the event completely ends. So I'm kind of surprised Niantic is actually doing a lot more for especially for 1 week into the whole month. So I don't know. We'll see.
I think we need to tell Heather. We need to tell Heather that Unknown E can't be shiny.
Yeah, I got to message her. So I'm like, I gotta just go ahead and do that while we're here. But yeah, so Clefairy Commotion again. I don't know. I guess they just wanted. I don't know. I'm kind of confused sometimes, but Niantic has been trying different things to keep the events going, to keep less commotion or more stuff to do in game and things like that. The whole commotion, I may actually go out for like an hour or two. That wouldn't be too bad. But I don't know. I don't feel like I need to, because I have more than enough extra large candies for it anyways.
It's not the most exciting Pokemon. It's definitely a fun event.
Oh, yeah.
I love things like this. It's very interesting to me. They're doing it for longer than the hour that we get spotlight hours for. I think that's pretty crazy. So I'm very curious. That probably means it's not going to be like 100% spawns, like a Calm Day or.
It's just going to appear more frequently, so you'll see more of them. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
We'll see when the day goes. If they do some kind of like research or something that we don't know anything about and trying to surprise us, cool. Or time research or something, say, hey, just go ahead and do this and you'll get something fun to get. It's like cool. But yeah, again, I'm not too keen when it comes down to it at the end of the day. So it is what it is. Not every event is for everybody. So again, for us, might not be just because we have seen Clefairies for our entire lifetime at this point. But if you are
a rarer Pokemon, but no.
If you're excited,
super exciting.
Yeah, if you're excited, don't use your daily instants on that hour. Just note, or use it. Maybe you give it a better chance of getting them. I don't know. So
yeah, maybe you don't have the shiny yet.
Maybe you don't. People are really like, but I didn't get the shiny. Well, I mean, it's been out for like. Even the mistake of Gophus in 2018, but yeah, So,
oh yeah, the early birds.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's another event, another thing to talk about. Things, okay, that it is. But the final news that everybody's been waiting to get, because goddamn it, Niantic, you took forever to actually get this information. Community Day is finally announced. We finally have what's an exciting Community Day. Question mark, I guess.
Rocked.
September's 22 Community Day is Roggenrola. So a already out shiny, just like many other community days. But Rock and Roll, of course, will happen on Sunday, September 18th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. So this is an afternoon play date on a Sunday, which Chris unfortunately will not be able to attend because he's working 24 hours a day.
Oh my.
And then Rock and Roll Up, of course, it will be the feature. If you're lucky, you get a shiny one. And if the evolution goes all the way to Gigalet, right? Gigalet, yeah. Will know the special charge attack Meteor Beam with just 120 power in trainer battles and 140 power in gyms and raids. The special research story, of course, will be Rock and Roll. Okay, I'll give you praise. That's in the top 10, best names of the community day research stories.
Yeah, they took our advice for bringing back actual names.
I know, right? Yeah, the last ones were were horrendous. But anyways, the $1 special research, so equivalent to your pricing in your country and all that stuff. Once you spread, you get it through it. Fine. It takes a bolder person to make a better pun than Rock and Roll. Yeah, I guess. Event bonuses: 1-4 hash distance when eggs are placed in incubators during the event period. 2 times cash candy. Incense and lore modules will last for 3 hours, of course. 1 special tray of maximum of 2 for the day, which we lost the other one, so we cannot do 3 anymore. 2 times chance of getting extra large candies for trainers 31 and above. Snapshots for a surprise, and of course, trays will be 50 less Stardust or percentage or 50% Stardust, less Stardust for training. Anyways, and then of course we have our raid bonuses, which is it's now a norm in Community Day. From 5 to 10 p.m. So this is even a longer nighttime event for this. The 4-star, raid battles with other people. Join them, and if you beat them, you get more Rock and Roll spawns. The Boulder will be the featured Pokemon with no shinies, as predicted. And then once you successfully, beat the battles, you get 30 minutes of spawns of the new Rock and Roll shinies and all that with the shiny boosted from the Community Day and everything. Once again, we do have the Community Day map, so if you want to actually meet up with some community members or anything like that, just go out to those days or places. I will not do the 2-hour trip for Rock and Roll. I can't get you that much. And stickers. Stickers are pretty cool, I guess. Pretty cool.
I like them.
Pretty cool.
They're not as crazy as the last ones, though.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. So how excited are you for this? I've seen much mixed feelings about this Community Day for sure.
It's not one I'm on the edge of my seat for. I was even more excited for Zigzagoon. Just because they both have S tier shinies.
Yeah.
But I don't know, something about Rock and Rolla is just not something I get as excited about as Zigzagoon. Maybe it's because Zigzagoon doesn't, the Galarian one doesn't spawn in the wild as much.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing. But yeah, fantastic shiny, but it's not one I really care about, mostly because I have already got the shiny before, I think.
Lucky.
So, if I get 1 or 2 more shinies from work, I will be more than ecstatic. Definitely going to try to get a Hondo, because I'm pretty sure I don't even have a 96 or 98.
I don't have a Hondo or a shiny, so you're beating me in that regard at least.
Oh, dude, you're gonna at least get a shiny. So yeah, don't be. Yeah, I got 2 shinies, boy.
First and foremost, Nightshade, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And then and then Hunter says no love for shiny gold. I love the shiny. I want the shiny. I'm actually excited about the shiny.
Do you have 98?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and 296 anyways. But I'm not. I don't know. It's just one of those days where I'm just I'm gonna go out, play the game, and be done with it. I mean, if I do the 3 hours, cool. It's gonna be during the afternoon, which is actually not gonna be that hot anymore. Hopefully, but
it's a good shiny. But yeah, I don't know. It's not one I'm super excited for. I am definitely gonna play though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things, and that you gotta be excited and excited. I mean, it is exciting for a lot of people because even though the shiny has been released for a while, A lot of people have actually been getting it. It's not a super common spawn, so it's actually rare to find. When I do click on it and
Yeah.
try to get the nice little shiny there or not. But if I can, but of course, I haven't as been as lucky, even throughout all the events and everything. Surprisingly, so drowsy also. But anyways, when it
It
comes
is
to
the psychic spectacular.
yeah, I know. No, he's sitting in my house. He's trying to make me go to sleep or something. But yeah, just like Camtor has said, it's a Rocky CD, Rocky's community day. So I don't know. Whatever the case may be, this is like the low time. After a whole summer of pure events, exciting community days, and Gold Fest and everything. This is kind of like, okay, let's ease into the fall. Let's not go super hard after like we literally like spending so much money in the last few Gold Fests and everything. So I'm okay with that. I'll play it. I'll get the Chinese that I want. Get maybe 100 or 2 if I can. And that's it. Maybe get enough extra large candies. I don't even know if I have like enough extra large candies right now, but I have enough Pokemon
I
to
know,
evolve
I
anyway.
don't.
With the Mega Boost and everything, it actually helps out. So Mega Evolve your Aerodactyl for your Rock type Megas if you have a level 3. Cash as many as you can. Get the extra large candy. Get the shinies. You'll be done. Period. I think we'll move on to the next section here for that.
I do want to specify really quick. I know a lot of you guys already know, but Aggron does lose the rock typing when it mega evolves. It becomes just a pure steel type. So
Yes. Yeah. So
don't do him.
Aerodactyl is your Pokemon of Mega choice this time around. So yeah, it's just a matter of that. Anyways, yeah, let's get into some PvP goodness, Chris. It's time to get good, get wrecked. Here we go.
Catch these hands.
Of course. As we mentioned before, the Great League and the Psychic Cup has just shifted into this week's madness. I have actually, done my one set. Sometimes a little bit more if I feel a little lucky. But I have at least done 1 or 2 sets per day. So I'm way over, the mark. I am ranked now 11, with way less than a 50% win rate because some of my battles just go 1 in 4s. So I started out good. I did like a 13 streak, 13 win streak at one point, and then plummeted from there. I've been trying many different teams in the Great League. I haven't even touched the Jungle Cup or anything. I've just been trying to get my rhythm back. I'm trying out new teams that a lot of other people have been posting online, especially Big Tini. I just been having fun with Big Tini every now and then. But going back to my roots with Azumarill, Altaria, Swampert, or any other Pokemon that I see, Umbreon has been a nice little pick. Of course, you see all the fighting types out there, anyways. But everybody's also using a lot of the meta again, and I'm just like, I'll do what I can if I can. Any love for the GBL there, Chris?
I am still level 0, level 1. I accidentally opened PvP the other day because I went to do the battle with the leaders so I could get the heart for my buddy.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot to use my star piece, so I'm sad. But I am gonna try to do some GBL battles very soon. Maybe tonight actually. I'm just really tired a lot of the times from work, so it's not as exciting for me, I guess, to stress myself out with GBL compared to just relaxing and catching Pokemon spinning stops.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't get me wrong. I do get excited from it. It's just not as exciting for me.
I mean, I kind of said that, and I wasn't kind of in that same mentality for a while there. The only reason why I really wanted to actually go back is because now that I'm in a factions team and everything, I kind of want to get the groove on actually going back into the routine of things. But I just like I said, I'm not super stressed about the battles. If I lose, I lose. I still am racking up as much as I can. I'll get to rank 20 probably by the time Ultra League Premier or the Ultra League happens. I may do a couple of psychic battles. I'm actually kind of excited about that. But yeah, no, it hasn't been too bad. It hasn't, break the meta. I haven't, doing anything that I shouldn't have and anything. But I want to go back just because, it's kind of exciting to feel back after Worlds and everything, and I just want to get my battles on, It's not.
It's really a learning experience for
Oh
sure.
yeah, and I can understand. Like I said, I've been in your situation, Chris, where work and everything else have literally taken over my time. That I really don't want to do the GBL battles because it's just so time consuming and everything. Even if it's just like one set, even if it's just the bare minimum, I just do it just because I promised myself that I was gonna do it, but at the same time, I'm like, I gotta go back to my roots for a little bit, and even if it's just for this season or for next season, I don't know how long I ever do. And at one point, I think I'm going to not be able to do like one battle a set because either I'm too busy doing something else or I'm doing a lot of different things. Like even this weekend, I'm even surprised that I'm gonna be trying to do one because I got work on Saturday, then the Clefairy commotion, which I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do anyways. And then
Yeah,
Sunday I have
get the Go Plus going.
and other things to do on Sundays, plus the raid day and everything. So it's just a full pack week, and as long as I do a couple extra here and there, I mean I should be fine.
I mean, like I've always looked at GBL as you get to have some fun competing with other people, and you get the chance at a legendary you don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
Or have to worry about rating everything, and it can't run.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of good reasons to actually get into PvP and get up there, so you get those legendary chances, or the more uncommon Pokemon.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because you don't have to worry about them running.
I can tell you this match, a 24 win ratio with a 50 battles already. I'm like, I'm 50, like a little less than 50% right now. So
that's not bad.
I could do better, but again, I've been trying a lot of different teams recently.
Yeah, don't kick yourself over it.
Yeah. I'm trying to just
that's pretty decent.
Make a good team that just feels right to do. Like there were times at the beginning, of course, like I know a lot of people are against news, but I'm going against the meta sometimes, and I'm just like, ugh. It's like meta.
Have you seen Galarian Slowking?
No.
I've seen Trainer Rum use it, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, that's why I was using Big Tini too, because Big Tini, even though he may not seem super powerful, but now with tackle boost, he's been kind of like wrecking the meta a little bit.
Tackle, really?
Yeah, Big Tini with tackle. I was actually kind of surprised too, and it does damage because it's neutral, unless you go against ghost types, but it does the damage you need, and it actually powers up, your beat creates, and I guess another reason is because you're using a special move, even though it lowers your defense. But still, it's kind of one of those things in the end of the day that I'm just happy to use. I may use other things.
That's an interesting one.
But yeah, it's funny. We'll see how it goes in the second cup since it's a psychic. Anyhow, which I'll try today. Anyways, let's get into fractions. So. Factions has started, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Hoping to schedule my battles for Saturday.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, definitely really excited. I told Hamtaro, I really think by the end of this season that we'll be able to push our way into silver. I'm definitely gonna be trying our hardest. I'm definitely gonna be trying my hardest. I think everybody else will.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get out of bronze, kick some booty, and get out of bronze up to silver again.
Yeah. I'm excited too. I mean, this is the first time that I'm actually scheduling. Mine's scheduled for tomorrow. It's gonna be a late night, so I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. However,
I'm always very iffy on it because I'm always worried and like superstitious that people are gonna watch, like the enemy's gonna watch.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. Then we know I have it on recording. It's like it seems like they know everything, and it might just be like a sneaky stream between the stream that I'm doing already. And the funny thing is that I played the Masters. I'm playing the Masters League, which is my fort. This is something that I wanted to play for a while, and having megas and everything. So, I scheduled my battles for tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know by then. It will be a GG's no matter what. I definitely feel like I have an advantage but they definitely counter me in the Megas situation. But we'll see how it goes. I won't reveal the teams just yet. I'll actually keep it secret until then. And then once that happens, we'll see how it goes. And maybe do a little commentary here and there. And if I'm super silent during the time of the stream, just let it happen. But anyways, I'm super excited. The team, the whole team seems super excited for this season of Fraction. So see how it goes. Every week it's gotta be a different one. We'll check and see. Next week we'll talk about how we did good or bad. Chris, you better win. But
learning experiences, cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
Sorry.
And how things change throughout the beta. Yeah, so it's good. It's good that it is. I'm excited. I'm excited to done something more than just the simple watch from the sidelines. Every time I listen, I'm like, okay, so you're gonna do good or you're gonna do bad, but that depends on the team too. So it's like, let's go.
Yeah, it's really exciting to have, and I told Hamtaro this in his podcast. Shout out, and I really think our faction is going to hold each other up, and even on our bad weeks, we're going to have people excel in their leagues. So, yeah, I'm really excited.
Yes, definitely. So, Switchmasters, let's get our battles on. Let's wreck up some people. Let's get into that silver tier, and then we'll go from there. How about that? But yeah, I think after that, is there anything else to cover, Chris? I think I'm tired. I don't know. There's nothing else to talk about, right?
Oh shoot. Nothing I can really think of. Just been same old game, trying to get those Galarian birds. Been grinding Stardust. Yeah, not too much new.
One thing from the APK mine, of course, we do have some new models of Pokemons. One of them being a little poison type from the Alola region that everybody is Toxapex.
Ooh, that's a PvP monster.
Looks like Lunana's and not Cresselia. What is the name of that? The Ultra Beast.
Lunala and Solgaleo?
No, Solgaleo is not there. It's the other one. It's an Ultra Beast. It's the grass flying Ultra Beast, I think, or the metal flying Ultra Beast.
Celesteela?
Celesteela. There you go. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, that thing's weird.
It's gonna be interesting, but I mean, if that's the case, that means the Ultra Beast will still play a factor into our daily lives for a couple more days, or at least a couple more weeks. Again, we're still technically recovering from the season of Alola, but that means the Alola season has not ended with us yet. There's still a lot of legendaries to talk about, a lot of things to go forward with. This month of the season of Light is just gonna be a story based on Lunala and Solgaleo and Cosmo and all those things. Maybe more Ultra Beasts in the horizon, but we'll see. We'll see if that's one of the Ultra Beasts in the next weeks or something. Then so be it. So Solgaleo can shine later. Anyways, that's it. I think that's all we got for you guys today. But we do, of course, always have that question of the week. If you guys, of course, want to answer it, just make sure you email us, Twitter us, anything that you want to do. This week's question: do you want to see different backgrounds in Pokemon Go? Since you guys know that we have the Nebula background right now, so that's pretty cool to see. If you guys want to see anything else, let us know. I personally always like the Aurora background from the that special day from Tyrox and Amoras. Ultra Unlock, I think it was. So I would like to see that back, maybe during the winter. That would be kind of nice. Maybe December's Community Day or something. What do you think, Chris? What you want as a background here?
So personally, I think it would be really cool if we got to change the background kind of like a setting.
Yeah, that would be nice. Right?
Yeah, like maybe do you want clouds today? Yeah, I do. I mean, like obviously there would be a setting for like the more realistic weather and stuff. But yeah, I really like what they've done with this. A lot of people are really complimenting the sky for this one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys have any more suggestions, just let us know on Twitter or emails or even our Discord. But yeah, you can find us anywhere. Thank you so much for listening to us, guys. You can find us anywhere in the Apple Podcast Services fees. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and many other places. Of course, if you can leave us a review, we would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hunter had actually a pretty cool like rating system for them, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how do you do the math, my man, but it is what it is. Also, check us out on the Twitter, Purified Podcast, if for any news and updates. Pure Let It Go for any weird stuff from myself, or PKMN Trigger Please for Chris's way of TCGs and all that other stuff. You can email us info@thepurifiedpodcast@gmail.com. Join our Discord if you are. It's free for anybody to join. If you can't join it, if the link has expired, just let us know so we can actually add you. And then don't forget to check us out at thepurifiedpodcast.com, the Professor Network. With that being said, Chris, how about you take us away for the night in this beautiful, beautiful
all right. Yeah, we get to look forward to the season of light and what bright future we have. Yeah, it's been a great week, a lot to look forward to. I think the season of light had a fantastic start. Hope you guys are looking forward to the events we have, and all the different future Pokemon we have looking forward to, especially the Ultra Beast. Get out there, catch Pokemon, let us know what you got, and would you guys like to see different backgrounds in Pokemon Go? Let us know. Peace out, guys. See you guys next time.
Keep purifying them. We'll see you guys next week.